Okay, everybody, welcome back to Killing It in the Kitchen. It's been a few days since our last video, but we're back on track now. Today, we're going to be cooking on the grill, but I'm going to show you a really good marinade. It makes the meat really tender, no matter what it is. We're going to be cooking, today we'll be doing pork chops on the grill with some mashed potatoes, and if everything goes right, some Brussels sprouts, because I think we still have some. We're going to get started with our marinade. We're going to put it all in a bowl, get it all whisked together, make sure it's all incorporated really nice. Then we'll pour it into a Ziploc bag with the pork chops. Okay, we're going to start with our wet ingredients. Our wet ingredients, this is my favorite. We're going to do a half a cup of Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey. I don't know if you've tried it yet, but it is very good. Very good. Get that in there. Now, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. The acid in the lemon juice will help break down the connective tissues and everything in the pork chops, helping to make them very tender. Just for a little bit of a different zest, we got 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Got a little extra splash in there, but that's okay because lime's good. Okay, now for our dry ingredients, we're going to sprinkle a little bit of onion powder in there. Just kind of, coat the top of the liquid. We're going to put a tiny bit of salt. I'm going to say like a 1/4 teaspoon. Because our other dry ingredients are going to have a little bit of salt mixed in with them. We have some fajita seasoning. It's got a blend of different spices in it. Same thing, just kind of dust the top. A little bit of cracked black pepper. Now, I have an A1 original marinade mix. That's going to help move things along seasoning wise and tenderizing the pork chops. We're going to drop that in there. Now, after you get everything whisked together really good, you drop in a little extra honey. I'll get that in a minute. And then some water just to make it so the marinade covers all the meat. Probably about a cup to a cup and a half of water. It's not going to dilute the flavor at all because it's just going to be really good. Okay, we got that all whisked nicely together. Okay, we're going to get our water real quick. Okay, we have about a cup and a half of water here. We're going to mix it with it. I think we'll wait on the honey. We'll just do this marinade. I'm sure it's going to be very good. If you wanted, you could cut up some fresh green onions. I just don't have any. If I did have some, I would do it. Okay, we'll let that sit for a minute. We'll get all our meat just using sirloin. It's the boneless pork chops. They cook really good. Oh, bone in. Sorry, my bad. Well, there's always more flavor where there's bone, so get all these in here. I know quite a few of you have been missing the videos. I've gotten messages and whatnot from a few of you asking where the videos are. Well, we're back. Okay. Now, when I get these in the marinade, the pork chops have been in the fridge, so we're just going to go ahead and let it marinate because it's not going to be for an extremely long time. With the acids that we got in this, half hour should be plenty of time. So we will get these marinating. Then we'll go out and get our grill ready. Of course, we're going to use charcoal. Gas is easier, but charcoal tastes better. Okay. We'll get our marinade poured into the bag here. Okay, we're going to get a little more water just to swish that around a little bit. You want to just put some in this bowl. We'll swish around and get some of the dry ingredients that are left on the inside of the bowl. Pour that in there. Now, like I said, we're going to let this sit for about a half hour. After a half hour, they're going to be nice and tender. I guarantee it. And the flavor is going to be all through that meat. And we will be back when we're about to put them on the grill outside. See you at the grill. Alright, welcome back to Killing It in the Kitchen. Today we're going to kill it on the grill. We got our pork chops. They've been marinating for about 30-35 minutes. And the marinade that you've seen before this part, we're going to lay them out here. Now we got one side of the grill is direct heat, one side's indirect. We're going to get a nice sear on them on this side, and then we're going to switch them to the other side so they can finish cooking with indirect heat, make sure they're done all the way through. Make sure we can get them all on here. All the first batch anyway. And again, these are the ones with the bone in them. That's where most of the flavor comes from, between bone and fat. Kind of maneuver them around here a little bit. We'll put the lid down on them. We'll check them here in a little bit. We'll flip them, give you a peek at them. After they get seared on the other side, we'll move them over to the indirect heat and put the next batch on. Okay, we're going to get on here. We're going to flip our pork chops. They smell like they're ready. They look like they're ready. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, them are looking good. You really smell that marinade on them now. It's really coming out. It smells really good. Alright. Well, now we just wait until they're done. We'll pull them off the grill and then we'll go in and make our mashed potatoes and get our coleslaw that we made earlier ready. And we're going to have a banging meal. See you later. Alright, here we go. Finished product. We got our pork chops You got the recipe for the marinade. You seen us make it earlier. Let them soak in it for about a half hour, 40 minutes. Put them on the grill. They cooked perfect. Got some mashed potatoes. Got some coleslaw with a homemade dressing also. The dressings for that vary. Some people like it with more vinegar. Some people like it sweeter. However you like it. That's how you make it. So, there you go. Another episode of Killing It in the Kitchen. I hope you guys like it. If you do, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. You'll get more great recipes. We're working on some killer dessert recipes. You're going to want to tune in for the chocolate chip bacon cookies.